Quincy Williams is an enigma. The talented Jets linebacker is a splash play machine, but the missed tackles are almost as prevalent. So let's take a look at the All-22 and I'll show you why Quincy Williams is Jekyll and Hyde. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? It's Luke here from Play Like a Jet, and we are back in the film room with another All-22 breakdown, and today we're looking at Quincy Williams. Williams signed a new 3-year, $21 million deal with the Jets this offseason, and when you're watching on TV, there are times he looks like the best linebacker in the NFL. But he has far too many mistakes in his game. He had a 14% missed tackle rate in 2022, and that's where the problem lies. We're going to look at the roller coaster that was Quincy's 2022. Starting as a run defender, Quincy Williams versus the Packers, this is as good as it gets for a linebacker. Speed, vision, and physicality. Left-hand side of your screen, look at the job he does from the backside, shoot the A-gap against inside zone, and lay the wood on Aaron Jones. Spectacular play. What we're talking about here is the first step quickness. Look how he initially diagnoses this play, and then this is where it's incredible. Very clear cut back lane for Aaron Jones. Decisions made for him. Get his right foot in the ground, get north-south. Look at Quincy Williams. Does a phenomenal job getting skinny, dip that shoulder, slice and knife through the A-gap, and then bang, lay the wood. Just ridiculous. This is as good as it gets. This is Quincy Williams at his best. Unfortunately, it's a little bit infrequent, but what a way to start the video. On to the second snap. I've seen a lot of football, but I have never seen anyone do this to Derrick Henry. Quincy Williams, 4th and 1, have a look at this at full speed. Oh my goodness. Bang! When have you ever seen someone do this to King Henry? This is ridiculous. I said it before, it's 4th and 1, huge down in the fourth quarter here from 2021. Quincy Williams, this run fit is ridiculously good, but once again, it's the physicality at the point of attack. Unfortunately, Henry kind of falls forward. They end up getting the first down, but this is just spectacular. The physicality in his game is ridiculous. This is why the highlight tape looks so good. Not only that, if Quincy doesn't make this play, there's a good chance this is a house call. There's no one else there to make this tackle. He does a phenomenal job here, does Quincy Williams. And once again, it's not just the fact that he lays the wood, it's the fact that he does it to Derrick Henry. Just filthy. But for those two plays, this is what you get once or twice a game. Quincy Williams, left-hand side of your screen, number 56. Have a look at this missed tackle. I'll let it run for you at full speed, shoot the gap. He misses by a good yard. Like, this is just unacceptable. You're turning what should be a 1-2 yard gain into a 17-yarder because you want to make the spectacular play. And this is where the inconsistencies come into his game. Does a great job once again diagnosing, IDing, shoots the gap. The guard misses him. There's no shot. And he leaves his feet. He dives. He goes for the spectacular and comes up empty. This is the roller coaster. This is the Jekyll and Hyde of Quincy Williams' game. For all the good, there's just as many bad, and that is the issue. Let's pivot now to take a look at Quincy Williams as a zone defender in coverage. What impresses you and jumps off the screen is the closing speed. A rep here against the Minnesota Vikings. It is 3rd and forever. Quincy, in the linebacker position, does a great job here mirroring the movement of Kirk Cousins, and look at the downhill speed. That is what you love. That's the trait that Jets fans, Jets coaches, and everyone alike falls in love with. He does a really nice job here matching Kirk Cousins. As he shuffles to the right-hand side of your screen, Quincy does the same. Eyes on the eyes of the quarterback, you feel the tight end sitting, put that foot in the ground, get downhill, and once again, look at the ability to wrap and then spear him into the ground. Highlight play. Quincy gets up, does the celebration. You love it. There are splashes of excellence as a zone coverage defender with the play in front of him. This is a fantastic job. But, and I say but once again because that's really the point of this video, there's this side of it as well. Quincy Williams, once again on 3rd and forever. There is great symmetry here with these plays. Against the Patriots, this is the ball game, effectively. Quincy, left-hand side of your screen, shuffling over with the motion. Have a look at this. Oh, man, that hurts. Quincy Williams does multiple things wrong here as a downhill coverage defender. He drops his head. You cannot duck your head when coming in to make a tackle as a defender in the NFL. You can't do it. You lose the hips and the ball of the receiver, the play's over. Look at him get juked out of his socks here. To make it even worse, he leaves his feet. 2 cardinal sins, and then look at the back half of this play. This is demoralizing. It is 3rd and 16. CJ Mosley misses a tackle, they get a first down. But Quincy, you've got to wrap up. This is a mind-boggling missed tackle in space. You got to do a better job in coverage. Jekyll and Hyde. Back to the positives in coverage. Quincy against the Bills, entering the red zone. This is about patience, vision, and closing speed. Have a look at Quincy Williams. I've circled him here. The job he does diagnosing the eyes of Allen. And once again, the downhill speed is ridiculous. The celebration is awesome. What a highlight play. He has got so much talent. This is fantastic. Gets to the depth of his drop. Does a nice job being patient. Doesn't try and jump this crossing route here from Dawson Knox. Stays, watches the eyes, and then gets downhill in a hurry. And once again, I've said it a few times, he lays the wood. This is the upside. This is why Quincy Williams at $7 million a year could be a steal. The upside and the top end play is truly elite. There's just too much up and down. If you can eradicate that, man, Quincy Williams is going to be an absolute star in the NFL. But Quincy Williams missed tackles in coverage. For linebackers that had 300 snaps in coverage as a pass defender, he had the most missed tackles in the NFL, the highest percentage, 20.4% missed tackle rate in coverage. Quincy against the Seahawks, 3rd down, left-hand side of the screen. Does a great job again identifying, 3rd and 5, make the tackle, Quincy, easy. Again, terrible job from Quincy. Jets defense doesn't back him up, and it's a first down. Crushing blow. What's the mistake again? Quincy Williams ducking his head. 2 yards out from contact, dips, eyes down, leaves his feet, and on top of that as well, he only tries to wrap with the right arm. Left arm doesn't wrap, end up on the ground, and it's a first down for the Seahawks. Just not good enough. These are fundamentals. He overruns plays with that speed and athleticism. He often doesn't break it down. It's about playing under control, and that's something Quincy doesn't do quite enough. But we've got to finish with a positive, because there were plenty of them. Quincy Williams' sideline-to-sideline athleticism is special. Here he is, once again, reads the play fantastically. We've got this little end around. Quincy Williams makes it look easy and gets the tackle for loss, minus yardage on the play. I love this because when Quincy identifies the play, the tackle's leaked out. He's in a great spot to block Quincy Williams, to seal him to the inside. But Quincy just turns on the burners. Look at this speed. Zoom! Straight past the tackle in the backfield. Slows down his feet. Wraps. Sticks. Tackle for loss. Fantastic. More of this, please, Quincy. More highlights. Less of the undulations game in and game out within the game. This is the consistency we need. This is spectacular. There are 6 to 10 linebackers in the NFL that can make this play. Quincy Williams is one of them. So guys, there's my evaluation of Quincy in 2022. I want it to be as fair as possible. I hope you don't think I was being overly critical. There's lots to love about Quincy's film. The athleticism is top notch. The sideline to sideline movement. His vision and ability to diagnose is also really impressive. But the missed tackles, the inability to slow himself down, they're the frustrating things. If we can eliminate those down plays, Quincy Williams has a chance to be a baller.